out of the country. Like, I'm injecting culture into my body. Welcome back to the Big Dane podcast. How was your weekend? You know, I always like to ask because I want to know. And we're getting down to like the last few days here of February. I feel like February always goes so fast, so it's like, wait, where did it go? And now it's March, you know. So, but of course, as you know, I love February because it has my birthday in it. Yeah. So cool. So I do have some fun and quick updates. So, you know, I was telling you guys that I've been doing the FODMAP elimination diet, and now I'm starting to reintroduce like each of the FODMAPs. So the latest was the fructan. So that was testing out wheat bread, but it's not just like, oh, you can't have wheat bread or you can have wheat bread, but it's like garlic, onions, like a whole slew of foods that you probably didn't know, but they all are from the same makeup of fructans. So the first day, you have to try a half a slice of wheat bread. So not like one, you know, if you normally eat 2 slices, it's not like half, so 1 slice, but it's literally like basically like a quarter of it. So half a slice of bread. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to pop it in the toaster, going to toast it up, crisp it up, you know what I'm saying? And so then I go back on the couch and I'm like waiting, and then I hear it pop up, right? So I'm like, okay, great. Let me go get it. And so where we have our toaster, it's up on a little like shelf thing where we have like some of our spices on it. So then there's like a little extra room to also fit the toaster. So now I'm looking and I was like, what the hell? I was like, where is my bread? I was like, was it so tiny just because it was like a half a slice that it is stuck or like got pushed to the bottom, like out of, you know, the grates, and you know, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So I was like, Matt, I was like, can you come over here because I might be like losing my mind. So I'm like looking around, and then he took it, and then we start to dump it over the kitchen sink and, you know, all the crumbs and whatnot. And we were just like baffled. We're like, where is this half a slice of bread? So I was like, then I thought, I was like, maybe it like jumped out or something, just because, you know, it was just like a very small piece. So it's very light, so it could spring out. So I looked behind the trash can, because the trash can is to the right side there, and there's a little space there for a trash can. So I was like, maybe it like went behind it or something. No, but as I was looking like from that angle, I looked over near the spices, and just like sitting up so just like proper, and just it fit like right in between like the spices is the half a slice of bread. Yeah. I was like, I've never seen this happen before. But like, then when am I ever only having a half a slice of bread? So it was so funny. But just wanted to share that with you if you had any fun, interesting toaster moments. But that was mine. So yeah, and today was actually the final day of, now granted it is Saturday, but it was the last day of the challenge. There's 3 challenges, half a slice, 1 slice, 2 slices, and I did well. I felt like later I had a slight like rumble, but then I was fine. But I had eaten it like very early, like, well, not super early, it was 10 a.m., but by the time I felt that rumble, it was like 2 or so. So I was like, is this what's happening now? Or I don't know. So I have to get in touch with my dietitian, see what's up. So anyway, that is that. I'm still continuing on. Still have a couple more tests to do. And then I'll be done. So I will, have a dedicated episode for that. So keep out on the look. Also, if you've seen my posts and I highlighted my story and what I did for you guys to make it real easy and simple, I video recorded my screen to show you that YouTube is there. Yeah. So I'm so pumped. And now just to, have a different avenue for everyone, especially for all the YouTubers that, they're so focused on that. They really only want one platform, right? They don't care about, some other areas. So now, with all the IG clips that I have, now you can see those full videos like right there on YouTube, because that's what I did. I video recorded select episodes, and so now you can see like all the crazy faces I make. And again, it won't be every episode because it's a lot to keep up with for now, and it's very manual. So just gonna try to figure out, maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 times, a month or something like that, and see how it goes. And if I could do more, then I'll do more. So hope you enjoy it and tell all your YouTuber friends, right? And then one last like quick update. If anyone is like into watching kind of like suspense and crime and that kind of thing, The Sinner season 3 came out. Dude, I binged that real hard. Yeah. And oh my gosh, all I want to do is just watch another season. But I mean, you know how it goes when you binge and then now you gotta wait. So, but if you haven't seen it, I do recommend. So go check it out. It's on Netflix. Okay, peeps. So now we're gonna get into it. So with almost a year coming up, with COVID hitting us and everything. So what I'm going to be talking about is just like what I miss, like what, how things used to be and some simple things. And because it's crazy that it's almost at that point, right, where things just got crazy. And not just Pennsylvania, not just New Jersey, but literally the whole world. So pretty wild. But so just wanted to touch on things that I really miss doing and things like that. So to kick it off, what do I miss, you ask? Not the deep conversations with friends and family. No, I do like that, but I mean, we can have that over the phone, right? FaceTime, Zoom, whatever, house party. Remember that got pretty popular, right? And it kind of dawned on me, I guess the other night, because I was dancing around and it was Friday and just wanted to jam out to some music, and I thought I just really miss being out just dancing. Yeah, like wherever. And I didn't go to clubs or anything like that, but just like at a bar where they're playing music, or maybe there's like a band there or something where you're just jamming out. You don't have to talk to anyone. And that's what's up, because when you do go out, sure, maybe you had like dinner with your friends and now it's like, all right, let's go dancing, and I'd say there's only like some of my friends that like really like to dance. So, and some that probably not as much, but, I just, was dancing in the family room here, just having a ball. And I thought that's all I want to do right now. I just want to go out. I want to either go to Guppies or, Gap because it's local where they had music playing. And or for my 30th last year, right before the pandemic hit, I went over to, what was it called, Tavern on Kamak, and it was so fun. It was like a piano bar happening like downstairs slash like karaoke, and then upstairs you're just like dancing, and it was so fun. Like, that's the kind of vibe and like, that I like, and not like a club where, I don't know, you really can't hear anything. Like, I want to be able to hear some, like, I don't want to be shouting at you like the whole night and like actually like hear what's going on. But yeah, and it's different than when you dance by yourself here, when it's club Big Dane where you turn on the lights and do whatever. But this is just being surrounded with your friends, enjoying yourself, enjoying the time together. And yeah, I know sometimes like we would try to like request songs, which I know like DJs hate. I was like, yeah, can you just play this? And then I'll go back up. Wait, did you play this? No, I'm kidding. But it's like then time goes on and like they never played the song. You leave the bar, they never played it. They're like, yeah, I got you. Nope. They don't want to play your song. But just like those funny moments and times where you just miss, just miss. I mean, who else misses just dancing with your friends, having some drinks, just being in the moment. Another thing that I miss, and Matt can attest to this too, because he had said he had missed this too, concerts. Oh my gosh, concerts! The summertime is when I'm able to get my country fix and go to, the BB&T, if that's what they're still calling it these days, over in Camden, right across the bridge, and get like lawn tickets and just hang out. And one too that I believe I mentioned this before in my country episode, that over in Chester County that they had started to do, it's probably only a couple years old, I want to say. They started to do a concert series festival over there, which I haven't gone to yet, but TBD. Yeah, and in last year, I was supposed to go to Dan and Shay, which was literally, I know I told you guys before, but was literally like the day everything got shut down, and like it was March 12th, and it was like, great. And then, for a while I didn't see it get rescheduled, and I was like, I should probably look this up because I feel like I haven't heard anything. And then found an email, so now it's scheduled for this September. Yeah, so excited for that. And then, yeah, we were supposed to go to Halsey, which I know I was telling you guys about. So now that's got rescheduled for this July. I'm pretty sure it's like on a Sunday, I want to say now. Last year was going to be on a Saturday, so that makes sense. But yeah, I just like miss those kind of experiences where you go there, you feel the music, you get hype with your friends, and enjoy it together. And I feel like there's just nothing else like that. And the summer and spring, like that's the time to do it, because I mean, when are we going to concerts like in the middle of winter? I mean, maybe if like Wells Fargo had something special, like obviously like Christmas stuff and whatever, but not as much for other concerts, I feel like. So because like people, it's warm out, and I think it's also fun and different that when these concerts are outside, it's just a different vibe. And as opposed to let me just sit in this seat like all night, like moving around, actually dancing, just people watching, like I don't know, but it's just so different there, and especially in person, of course, as opposed to let me live stream this. Like, okay, it's not the same. Like, I'm still in the house like all the time, so how is this different? you know Another thing, of course, which I know some friends and family have done a little bit of traveling, but like I really, really miss traveling and just like culture. And, Matt and I actually, we were hoping, well, we were supposed to do the cruise, but I think also sooner than later, we were hoping to do maybe like Europe or something like that. So I don't know if we'll try to go this summer if we can. We'll just have to see. But like that kind of traveling, like I'm going out of the country, like I'm injecting culture into my body and making new experiences and tasting new foods and meeting the locals and everything. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, yes, we did go to the shore here in New Jersey, right? But and then we did go to the Poconos for Matt's birthday. But yeah, that's just like smaller little stuff. But like other than that, we haven't done anything. Actually, well, can't speak for myself, but Matt went to California in the fall for one of the guys in his label. I was getting married. But it wasn't like the full like ceremony. I think they postponed that, but it was more of a or less like an opportunity for him to like really network. But yeah, so me, like I have not gone anywhere, and I don't know. It's just like during this time, it's like I don't want to take any other chances. Like I think even going to the Poconos was probably like not a great idea, but we did it and here we are. So yeah, but I think once you get vaccinated, I'll feel a little bit better. Who knows when that is going to be. But so different, and just like now it's like you have to worry about like every single thing. Like say if we did hop on a plane to go somewhere, now it's like getting in the plane, like just like a whole new process to take and think about because of the virus. And whereas before it's like you're just going, and that's what I miss, just being able to do something without really thinking about it. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone is like that, but now it's like, oh my God, I just touched this. Then I like almost touched my mouth, and wait, is this clean? This doesn't look clean, like, because sometimes I'm thinking even, once you get in the airport, security, all that, like maybe you have still a good chunk of time where, it's like you and your friend or you and your significant other, whoever, and you want to have like a drink, and I don't know, it's like those little things, every touch point, it's like, it's scary because you just don't know, because there's a lot of people, a lot of traffic. And yeah, so from that kind of perspective, it's like, I don't know, it's like, yeah. And then getting on the plane, wiping everything down. Like, are you wearing gloves now? Like, latex gloves to get on the plane? What are you wearing? But speaking about planes, I actually just got my renewal of my passport. Yeah. So super pumped. So now it's like if we do decide to go somewhere over the summer or end of summer or ever, I have that ready to go. So pretty cool. How about like, for all the touchy-feely people, just hugging people, like really, I'm really hugging people, like not a fake hug where it's like, oh, like you kind of come in and then you're like, wait, are you going this way, or wait, are you going that way, and then you're like, well, fuck this, and yeah. But like really like taking someone in, feeling their heartbeat and whatever perfume or their shampoo that you smell, or I don't know, I'm just really trying to give you a visual here. But really, I feel like I'm like side hugging. I feel like I'm holding in my breath if someone does want to try to hug, even though I'm like, you know. And sure, yeah, I'm wearing my mask, but I don't know. It's like, how about just like properly getting together with friends and family? My friends, we've been doing a lot of FaceTime, some impromptu, which is kind of nice. And because I really get tired of the texting. I can't say like how I'm saying it, because it's text. You can't hear me. I do like the audio text. I know I told you guys that before, because now you can hear me. But now it's like the end user has to make sure you listen to it, right? But yeah, it's been fun, but I do miss just like celebrating a birthday or a holiday, like in person, like old times, and enjoying good food with people, like, yeah, you can enjoy good food with your significant other or your pet. It's like, but really having a nice meal, maybe you really went to town with a meal you prepared and want to share it with your friends and family, and you can't but those are the kind of things that I miss, and yeah, we take it for granted. We absolutely do. And so I would love just that, that part back. I mean, it was, a little sad with Christmas and just Zooming on Christmas Day. Like, I did see my parents for a little bit the 2 days prior, but, yeah, wasn't the same. Did we manage? Yeah, we managed, but it's the little things like that really make an impact that, I don't think everyone realizes at the time, until it's gone, right? So, really, really makes you think about like, well, what are the important parts of your life and just everything? Like, what do you want? What are the things that you really enjoy? And it's like, well, what do you miss about that, right? And so I'm getting a little deep here, but hey, this is life. Yeah. And yeah, like speaking about birthdays, I mean, one of my girlfriends, like her birthday is coming up next month already. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, how is this happening already again? Like, didn't we have your birthday? And that's kind of how I felt about my birthday, my 30th, and that was last year. And it's like, even though we've been in lockdown, quarantine, or whatever you want to call it, for so long, that it also went so fast. So fast. And I think, too, as you get older, you just, you get lost in time, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes. How about also like, yeah, what about like being more spontaneous, even though I feel like sometimes I'm not always good at being spontaneous, where I'm like, I have to like be mentally prepared. And if I'm not mentally prepared, then I'm like, oh gosh. But yeah, like things where, maybe we didn't plan anything that night or that weekend, and it's like, wow, well, what do you want to do? Like, we could literally go anywhere, and now it's like, well, is this place open? Oh, wait, did they, change their hours? Are they open indoors? Are they doing takeout? Like literally everything we have to think about now. Instead of just like, oh yeah, like let's just go walk to blah blah blah, or let's take a drive up to Phoenixville and go to Root Down Brewery and have some great craft beer, you know? So just like so much, you know. And I remember a lot of the times too, you know, with us being so close to the train, it's like we would literally, you know, get what we needed to get done on a Saturday, and then next thing you know, we would like Matt and I would make to go drinks to walk, and then walk to the train station, and then we get on the train and meet friends in Center City, or sometimes, you know, hop on Market Frankfurt line, go over to Fishtown, Northern Liberties. And, you know, it's, oh my God, I haven't been on the train since March 12th. I kid you not. So it's just interesting and wild to think about how everything just did a 180. And yeah, I just miss those times, and just seemed like more exciting, like wow, like we're gonna go do this tonight. And then even sometimes if on the way back, maybe, you know, we still had some time until the train, because, you know, with the train it's only certain times, and if you try to take an Uber from Center City, it's so expensive to get back. So we're like, all right, let's just take the train. But then we're like, well, we still have like an hour, so should we go get another drink? So we go get another drink. You know, just being able to do those things. And now it's literally like a whole production, because you have to like scope out each restaurant, like what are their guidelines, the cleanliness. I was about to say like cleanse, and it just like came out like all jumbled. And yeah, these are the things that I miss. So I hope you can attest. If you don't, then I don't know who you are. So yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of different things in here, but it's true, it's hard to believe, you know, we're coming up on a year, and it was just like really thinking about like, just with it all coming full circle about like, well, what things do I really miss, you know? Because especially for so long, and like yeah, to an extent right now, like there's still some unknowns, but you know, early on it's like we really didn't know anything. And so as you know, the months went on, and the spring went on, the summer, the fall, you know, now we're still in winter. There were so many things to think about, as far as like, well, what do I really miss, you know? Dancing, and just family, friends, together, forever. Okay, that was a little cheesy, but you know what I'm saying. Just want to enjoy it again. I just miss you guys. All right. I'm going to wrap it up for you then. So yeah, hope you liked it. Just wanted to put everything into perspective and just really touch on it, because I haven't spoken about it since, you know, the early phases of the virus and what was like happening here in Conchi. So just wanted to share how I was feeling about it, and hopefully, you know, we'll all be able to get our vaccines sooner than later, and everything will somewhat go back to normal. Yeah, so be sure to listen to this episode on the BigDanePodcast.com/podcast every single link is on there. So Spotify, Google, Apple, Stitcher, and now YouTube. Yeah. So all those short clips you see on IGTV, now you can see the full video episode. But only on select episodes, keep in mind. All right. And keep up to date with me on Facebook and Instagram. All the behind the scenes content, which you should check out, is on my coffee account. And that, guys, again, is that little coffee icon on my website. So literally all the icons and logos are there. So feel free to explore. All right. Well, have a wonderful week. Talk to you soon. All right, peeps. Peace out.